Playa, playa, ha. Playa, playa. Y'all remember that? Big Mike, player. I'm just a player, ha. Player. I had to go, R.I.P. Christopher Wallace on y'all. So what's up? What's going on? What's up? R.I.P. Biggie. You know, whenever I throw the Versace's on, I say R.I.P. Christopher Wallace. You know, I like to address them by my peers. You know, by their first names. You know, that's Biggie Smalls. I'm Big Mac. You know what I'm saying? So we got that respect amongst each other. You know, yeah. Now what's going on with y'all though, man? How was y'all weekend? My weekend was good. I had a little controversy this weekend. Oh, and today I'm doing a short show. I'm cutting it in half because I take my baby to her dentist appointment. So we gonna kind of rush through kind of quick today, people. We just gonna do it quick. So I'm gonna get my analytics together and all that. And yeah, let me give y'all a little rundown on what we got going on today. First and foremost, we gonna talk about this. I guess it's called buns in basketball. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what it's called. Day to day K in the building. What's going on, kid? Watch what you say. Watch what you do. Yeah, might get moderated. Let me make this post. We going up. We going. That's what I always say when I post it on my cause you could do posts now on YouTube. They ain't even let you do that before on what that ain't. Old fashioned as hell. But they let you do it now, so I always put up, we going live. Don't you hate when you hear a song so much on the radio, you don't even like the song, but you know all the words to it and shit, so you just find yourself just like, man, cause I be like, man, I hate this song. She don't want my love, I guess I gotta move on. Like, man, that shit get on my nerves, man. Oh, you got another man, and move on. I tried giving it all to you, baby. The brand new Mercedes, a newborn baby. I be like, oh man, I hate this fucking song, dude. Know all the damn lyrics though. So next thing you know, I be diddy bopping, get in your bag, stay in your bag, get in your bag, stay in your bag. You know how hard it is trying to diddy bop with your seatbelt on? God damn, Puffy. You gotta come up with a new diddy bop for the grown-ups. No, I'm just talking shit, y'all. But so I had a little controversy this weekend. Could I talk to y'all? Kia, day to day K. Can I can I talk to you? Cause I know you here for sure, right? Can I tell you about the Candy Cane Lane controversy from this weekend? Just so I could give y'all an idea of the type of shit I go through. I was gonna do 4 topics, right? Cause I had a little controversy this weekend. Cause I went to goddamn Candy Cane Lane. And for those of y'all that's listening from oh yeah, she said I could tell her about it. Cool. Give me like 4 minutes. So listen. Candy Cane Lane, right? For those of y'all that ain't from Wisconsin, ain't from Milwaukee. Shout out to everybody in Milwaukee. Shout out to all my listeners, you know, in Kentucky. Shout out to all my listeners in San Diego, you know. We work in Texas, especially North Texas, man. D-Town, DFW, you know what I'm saying? All y'all. But in Milwaukee, all right, we got this neighborhood called Candy Cane Lane. Now, I grew up Jehovah's Witness, right? Kia, you know that. So I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't know about traditions. I don't fucking go sit on the mall Santa's lap. I don't care about that wino nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't be knowing about these Christmas traditions and stuff. Now apparently people go to Candy Cane Lane and it's supposed to be what, romantic or a couple thing or something like that. So I had a birthday party I was going to this weekend, and we had some time to kill before we went to the party. The party started at like about 10 o'clock. So about 8 o'clock, you know, we ain't had nothing to do. We riding, we chilling and shit. And the girl I was with was like, let's go to Candy Cane Lane. And she says for the children. Yeah, exactly. That's what Christmas for, in my opinion, right? So a girl like, yeah, let's go to Candy Cane Lane or whatever. I'm like, man, I'm not finna go all the way to goddamn Candy Cane Lane, but you know, we had so much time to kill, and she was like, well, if she want to go see it. And so she was like, she'll throw me some gas and, you know what I'm saying, accommodate my willingness for my time and shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. We got some time. I could, that's a fair exchange. I do that for you. So we run to Candy Cane Lane, right? And it was fun though. I had fun. The lights and shit was pretty slick. You know what I'm saying? It was just backed up. It was plenty damn cars though. But you know, what ended up happening was like as I'm taking pictures of it, I'm posting it on Facebook to my story. Now that's where the Candy Cane Lane controversy started. Cause I started getting calls from a number of girls and shit talking about like, oh, why you ain't invite me? Why we don't do nothing? One girl that I ain't heard from the summer jump up talking about I ghosted her and shit, which is a motherfucking, like, she is lying. I ain't ghost her. Like, she just don't got no time. And I'm not. See, sometimes let's say you talking to a girl, right? And she got like either a bunch of kids, a job that she working 14, 15 hour shit. She always got responsibilities and shit to do. So she ain't got no time for you. Kids first, she's a mother first. She's whatever the hell else she is second and all that other shit, right? So if you a man that you got options, you're gonna exercise better options. It's just life. It's just the way things go. So like when people like that who don't ever got time get a little bit of free time, they jump up and call you like you the one that ain't got no time and like, oh, where you been at? Why you don't never call me? And motherfucker, I don't call you because you don't never got no time to do nothing. You got 7 kids, you got 2 jobs. The fuck we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? When I call you to do shit, you sick, tired, or sick and tired. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck I'm supposed to do? And then another girl hit me up and was like, you didn't ask me if I wanted to go to Candy Cane Lane. Guess what, ho? You ain't asked me. You ain't asked me if I wanted to go to goddamn Candy Cane Lane. If you knew me, you would know that I ain't initiate goddamn Candy Cane Lane because I don't even celebrate Christmas. But a girl invite me somewhere. See, the girl I was kicking it with, she one of my best friends, right? That we kick it, we go places. She the type where she got money, I got money. It ain't nothing for us to kick. It ain't no controversy about the bill, none of that. It's just about having fun, making memories. So she hit me up like, Mac, let's go get something to eat. All right, cool. Let's go, whatever. Then my other friend, I got another friend named Nikki. She might hit me up. She be like, let's go to New York. Let's go to the deals. So I'd be like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But it be the hoes that don't take no initiative, don't never be having no free time and all that shit. Want you to, I don't know what they be wanting. I don't even think they want you to chase them. They just want you to, they want to be on your mind while they off not doing nothing for you or with you and shit. So the girl like, you didn't call me and to go. I didn't call nobody to go. The bitch called me to go. You know what I'm saying? And you sit at home on your ass, you know, and you don't hit me up about shit. Like, it's just stupid, man. It's like, and whenever it's a situation with a dude and a girl, they always feel like the dude initiated it or gotta initiate it. And then when girls see you doing something with a girl, like when you ain't with them, they want you to be, man, sitting at home, you know what I'm saying, sucking your damn thumb and shit, wondering which direction life going in. They don't want to imagine you out doing shit, having fun, living life. But man, you got the wrong one. Shit, I ain't out here, you know what I'm saying, sitting around picking daffodils and shit when I'm not with your ass. Same way you not doing it with me. And the girl that's talking about I ghost her and shit, like, I ain't heard from you since the summer, and she just had a baby, so I know for sure you ain't sitting at home celibate. What is you talking about? And the other girl, she was like, see, that's why I keep to myself. I'm like, why do you keep to yourself? Because you like Christmas lights? Because she gonna be like, you ain't asked me to go. And then I'm like, I didn't know you like Christmas lights. She gonna be like, see, that's why I keep to myself. I'm like, why? Because you like Christmas lights? Like, you ain't asked me to go either. So that's my rant, man. All that controversy because I went out and had some fun. You know what I'm saying? And it be like, girls just be thinking like that could be me. you're with another girl, or that's another girl you're with. That could be me. No, it can't be you. It's a reason why the circumstances got us where we got time to kick it. She got the girl who I was with, she don't got no kids, or she got one daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she got time. She got a good job. She got her own car. You know what I'm saying? I be having hoes coming over my house, man, sick, tired, dusted, homeless. You know what I'm saying? Beat the fuck up. I remember one time a girl that we all know and shit, and she ain't even bad looking and shit either, come to my motherfucking house with her jaw broke. You know what I'm saying? Talk with and blood in her eye, talking about it. The nigga just beat her up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. This shit ain't no, it ain't like y'all sometimes be the problem. And I told the one girl, I said, you see how, I said, I ain't heard from you since the summer. You said I ghosted you, but you ain't called me. And the last 2 times I called you to kick it and we had plans, you said you was tired because you had to take your grandbaby somewhere. And then the next time you said you fell asleep or something, or something about your daughter or some old family shit, right? And then turn around and you see a nigga having some fun. And it's like, oh, you're ghosting me. You did, like, come on, man. I got to stop. At some point, there got to be some accountability. And you got to acknowledge that your life, the choices you made in life and your circumstances were on you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for me to jump up and save you whenever your ass bored and you notice me doing some shit like, oh, why didn't he coming in to save me? Bitch, because I got other shit to do. That's fun. Like, man. And I told the girl like this, I said, you see the same way you called me to complain about saying I ghosted you? This could have been a call saying, what's up? What you doing? Come through. And I would have been like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But no, you got this. Like, they only like drama, man. So I figured out this thing, right? And I want y'all to try this. For all the guys, all the fellas listening, right? I want y'all to try this because I think I figured it out. You know, DMX been asking the question for years, what these bitches want from a nigga? And I think I finally figured it out. So this the thing, right? Because this is what I noticed. Girls like when you happy. All you got to do is be happy and you gonna look good to a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Do something that make you happy. I don't give a fuck what it is. Go play some video games, nigga. Go play dominoes. Go play checkers. Have a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna set these hoes' radar off. Happiness. He looks happy over there. Let's go over there. You know what I'm saying? Like some fucking zombies and shit, bro. Because the thing is, they be in these unhappy ass relationships. So when they see a nigga happy and they sitting at home with they stone-faced ass nigga and they walking around looking like, you know what I'm saying, they dog died last night. They be wondering, why ain't I happy? Why ain't my dude happy? So when they see a nigga like me, nice big smile, happy, loving life, you know what I'm saying? Let's go over there. Let's see if we can see what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Hoes ain't coming to bring no joy into my life, no happiness. They coming to see what make me happy, so they could try and see if either they could get some of it or if they could shatter the happiness, because they want to prove to themselves that they're like, okay, it can't be me why my dude ain't happy and shit and our relationship fucked up. So let me go over here and see if this other nigga happy and see how he react. And then so they come to you usually with a lot of bullshit and they try to see if they could get under your skin. Now, if they do get under your skin, then it's like, see, all men are just like this or they're like that or whatever. But if they don't get under your skin and you ignore them, then they go harder and harder and harder, especially the married ones, because they figure like, see, I knew it's not my fault that my husband or my man isn't happy because Sean's happy with me. Bitch, I just don't care. You just don't, my happiness not attached to you. Like you done convinced that nigga to, you know what I'm saying, that you was his beginning and his end. You know what I'm saying? I cook your dinner. I wash your clothes. Nah, I ain't, I'm gonna cook my daughter dinner. I'm gonna wash her clothes. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of my daughter, she got a 4.0. Shout out to Z Mac. You know what I'm saying? But no, so I'm convinced y'all don't get no car. Listen, niggas, I'm finna tell y'all, don't go get no car. Don't worry about what she say about nothing. You know what I'm saying? About, oh, man needs to be, just be happy. Let her just see you happy, just with a smile on your face, looking content. Just happy and shit. She don't tell nobody why. You know what I'm saying? Just be happy. Watch you start attracting girls. You know what I'm saying? They gonna want to figure out what make you tick. You know, it's like, it's crazy, man. It's like I'm either gonna have some of that happiness that man got, or I'm gonna shatter that happiness. So just be happy, focus on you, and it's gonna attract them. You know what I'm saying? That's my determination. Cause if I was to holler at these same girls with a whatever, you know what I'm saying, it'd be like, like I ain't even gonna say they would ignore me and shit or nothing like that, but they would be more like, well, they would be more reluctant. They would be more trying to put up more of a chase. But as soon as they see you ain't talking to them, but it's because you doing some other shit, having fun or something, oh, they gonna come to you. Oh, why didn't you call me? Like, because you don't fucking make me happy. I don't like kicking it with you like that. You're a complainer. You're pessimistic. You know what I'm saying? When we're not fucking, usually complaining about who else I'm fucking, you don't really bring nothing to the table but stress. I'm not convinced that you have ever been no man's peace of mind. And you're not going to bring that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? We say this one thing on this channel, and y'all can say it with me. Bad behavior will not be awarded with good penis. I'ma say it again. Bad behavior will not be awarded with good penis. No, it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, she got an attitude. Oh, man, she got a bad attitude. All right, yeah, that hoe gonna be breaking her rolls out. She ain't gonna be bringing that shit on Buffum, I'll tell you that. But that's my rant, though, man. That's my Candy Cane Lane rant. And this was crazy. I took the time to do it, but I got a short show today because I got to take my daughter. So we gonna try to get through these topics fast. As a matter of fact, we ain't even got no time for no intro music. You know what I'm saying? So what we gonna do? We just gonna get straight into it, man. Just like that. You know what it is, Mac World Monday. How y'all doing, man? You know, if I got a little ranty on y'all, it's cause, man, I tried to go out and have fun and it caused all kind of controversy and shit, and I ain't with that shit. You know, I just had to let it be known. But so my first topic is, and I'm not even gonna say what I was talking about lead into my first topic, because my first topic is this. What the listen, all right, so let's talk about this. I'm gonna try and go through these topics in about 3 minutes apiece. I swear to God, boy. All right, so check this out, y'all. This is something called buns and basketball, right? So I'm looking at this. I'm like, man, what the hell is going on? Here you go back. I want to show y'all the tip off, the twerk tip off. So first of all, I'm gonna say this one thing. I'm gonna kind of cook a little bit, then I'm gonna play the video a little bit. So the first thing is this, right? You got these girls out here right now. They got bikinis on, they got thongs, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this, man. There ain't enough clothes to be athletic in. You know what I'm saying? And I know some of y'all, just being females, I know y'all ain't that close. Y'all periods ain't synced up. So one of y'all gonna have a fat tampon fall out right on the floor, running around in them drawers trying to hoop and grab rebounds and shit, right? That's the first thing, is that's bad athletic gear. But secondly, man, don't get it twisted. Just because a bitch look good and she got on drawers and all that, don't think that hooping ain't gonna make her musty. So these girls out here, man, I bet that gym smell like, ain't no telling what it smell like in that motherfucker.
What?
That motherfucker probably smelled adverse, okay? You ever accidentally went in a girl's locker room before, like in school or high school? Man, it smelled like hot flesh wounds in that motherfucker or something, bro. Like, it's, like my guy Q say, nasty work in there. But nah, so I know this little funky ass game stank. And I feel like it's exploitative. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's some ghetto shit. You see all black girls out there and they talk about like, oh, you know, they objectify black women and black bodies and shit like that. But it be this shit right here. See, this the equivalent of me of like a nigga selling out, trying to be a thug. It's like if niggas went out here and was hooping and shit with like 40 ounces or trying to hoop with saggy jeans on or something. It's like trying to incorporate some stereotypical like cultural shit into just what could be something regular. You know what I mean? It could be regular basketball, but it's like, and I mean, I understand that's the point of like, you know, I guess that's the draw is that they got their booties out or whatever, but it's just, to me, it's just exploitative is the word I'm looking for. Like, you know, they just basically like shit, stripping without the pole. That's what it is. It's like we gonna run up and down the court in our stripper uniforms and all that. Look at this. Look at the twerk tip off. So like they talk about, you know, they talk about like people over sexualizing, like they talk about people over sexualizing, like, you know, women, especially black women. But I'm just saying this shit right here don't help the cause. You're not gonna see, they wouldn't have did this with nobody else. They wouldn't have had no bunch of no white girls doing this shit. I doubted any of that, right? So that's what caused them to be that way, is that, you know, when we put ourselves like out there as objects, it gets you objectified. And that brings me to my next topic right here. This white girl she was talking about, like, basically that's one of the things of white culture is being, they are obsessed with black people. Like, you know what I mean? She was like, what we see is them hating us and all that is like an obsession with us. And I've been said that shit because if I don't like spaghetti or something, I ain't gonna be like, man, you know what I hate, man? I hate that spaghetti just out of nowhere. I'm not gonna be like, oh, look, I'm a meatball. Oh, look at me being a meatball. Like, I'm not gonna mimic it. Like, man, they supposedly, you would think they hate black people, but they mimic the way we walk. They mimic the way we talk. They mimic our hairstyles. Even now, I was joking the other day. I said, this is why white folks will never win what they call the culture war. Nigga, because white girls are blackfishing on Twitter. They're trying to look blacker and wear black hairstyles. And white dudes get their hair faded up now at the black barbershop. Or like black people get their hair. How y'all going? You can't lead from behind. Think about a race. How you gonna lead from behind? You're trying to keep up, but you're trying to be the leader too. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck is that shit gonna work? So it's one of them things, and the white girl got the cooking on it. So let's check it out. Let's go.
Love for black people. Let's roll that.
A lot of white folks secretly love black people. Like, obsessed, right? You see this with like the fetishization of black men. You see this with how much white people love hip hop, how much white people copy black culture. You know, the list goes on. But yeah, I think a lot of white people are just afraid to admit that because they think that's suggesting something that is wrong with them. For example, like, if you love black people, then you're like betraying white people, or you're saying that white people are bad, or you're racist.
Listen, I had a white guy. As a matter of fact, he was white, but he was Jewish and shit, right? So, you know, I don't know if y'all know, but like with white people, they detract and they add and detract who is white depending on how many people they need. So some years Jewish people might be white, some years they might not be. Some years Irish people might not be all the way white to them. You know what I'm saying? They might be like, Irish people ain't white or whatever, right? You know, but I had a white guy, and I remember one time dog was like, yeah, he was like, and he used to always be into a lot of like racial different stuff like that, you know, growing up kind of sheltered background. And I remember one time he was just like, yeah, man, black people are superior to everybody. He was like he must have came across some research, or he must have came to the conclusion of his research. He was like, yeah, black people are basically, I forgot how he broke that shit down, but dog was serious though. But he still had a racist best friend who was who was actually a Mexican dude who was racist against who racist against black people and Mexican people. He a Mexican dude. That was my white guy, other friend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy because as much as they know, yeah, it's an obsession. And even though he said that about black people, he would still have some other stuff to say about black people, because I think it's just the fact that they realize that they could watch us and they could critique us and they could copy us or not copy us or whatever, but we gonna always be us, and ain't nothing gonna change that. And they gonna always be wondering like what that means for their whiteness, our blackness, and as it evolves and everything, what that means for their whiteness. They always gonna wonder about that, whether y'all think so or not. Like, think about it like this. It's a black Twitter, it's a regular Twitter and what they call black Twitter, right? On an all black site, you gonna see black people talking about black people. If it's an all black site, you're gonna see black people talking about black stuff. They're gonna be talking about Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. They're gonna be talking about Shanquella Robinson. They're gonna be talking about young boy beefing with Dirk or something. Now, when you go on an all white site, they're gonna be talking about black people as well. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be talking about, but it's just all the negative aspects of the culture, besides whatever thing might be too much for them to front on, that they might be obsessing over, like the latest, like the dab or something like that. Like, but it's on the white side, white culture is about policing other cultures. If y'all, and I tell any white person that shit. So if I got a white person watching, yeah, that's what white culture is. No culture. It's the policing of other cultures and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we say black power, we mean power against oppression and the power against them telling us we don't deserve our spot in society. When white power is spoken, that's usually meaning like white power, like the power to oppress. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are on top. We are, when we say black power, we don't mean like black power over everybody. Like, we want power over. No, we mean power to the people. You know what I'm saying? Power to the people, you know? So when they be like, yeah, I'm a white person and I experience racism too, I'll be like, oh yeah, who was racist towards you? What they do? And then they get to telling the fake story about how a black person called them whitey and shit and told them to leave the store.
First of all, what?
Racist or whatever. People are bad people, then that is wrong with them. For example, like, if you love black people, then you're like betraying white people, or you're saying that white people are bad, or you're racist or whatever. But there's so much more in black culture than hip hop and good food. I mean, those are great things, but there's a lot, you know, there's a lot of good things about black people, obviously. And let me put you on. Number one, they know a lot more than us. They're usually smarter than us when it comes to race.
I'm gonna just say this in case y'all don't see the slightly carefree dress style, the relaxed look in her eyes, and the fervor towards black people. Some black dude knocking her lights out. I'm gonna just say it. Some black dude somewhere knocking her lights out. I see the look in her face. Let's go.
Racism when it comes to sociology, behavioral psychology, all that stuff. Because in order to survive, a lot of black people just have to like be super cognizant of behavior and whatnot. The other thing about black culture is it's all about community and kindness and mentorship.
Well, I would say this, ma'am. If this is obsession slash,
shout out to the Black Congregation. That's the name of this channel. Check it out. He always got some good shit on here. Let's go.
Love, we don't want it, because this, you know, when someone's obsessed with you, they'll hurt you.
What?
And we have been harmed a long time.
Right,
you mentioned
by their
fetishization.
obsession.
There's nothing about fetishization that is great. All of it has been used predatory and abusive toward black people. So that's not a good thing you said. You mentioned we love this, we love that. No, a lot of times y'all like to steal our culture. It's not that you just like it and appreciate it. No, you like to steal it. And then at the same time, you want to sit there and keep calling us the N-word. So what you're saying in this video, and I'm not saying that you feel that way about black people, ma'am. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm
Cause I
just
win the
saying as a
building,
black
meal set.
man who's been living as a black man for a very, very long time, we do not want any love like that, because the love has always turned out to be insidious. It's turned out to be something that's not good at all for black people.
I'm gonna leave it right there, yeah, because I've been said that shit. That was one of the things I said a long time ago. I said that, you know, what we think is a hatred. Look at my ticket I got over here taped to my desk to remind me to pay. It ain't paid shit. I need to pay this damn ticket. But I've been said that shit, man. Like, it's an obsession. It ain't necessarily hatred. You avoid what you hate. You don't learn it, you don't mimic it, you don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? It's no way. And I said that a long time ago. That, you know, it's one thing to be like, okay, I don't like black culture because this and that. But it's another thing to be like, I don't like black people, but I like basketball. I like rap music. I like dreadlocks. I like dark colored skin because I'm on my way to go get a tan right now. Okay. I like soul food. I like fucking, you know what I'm saying? All this shit. And you know what I'm saying? Especially with white girls, you know, they like black penis. You know what I'm saying? A lot. So it's like, it ain't no, I don't get it, man. I just never seen it as like the racism is the cover up for the obsession. You know what I'm saying? So I totally get what the white girl's saying on here. But I see what he's saying too. Like, that still don't make the shit okay. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's an obsession, it's a unhealthy obsession. People being obsessed has long times, a lot of times caused people to harm other people and shit like that, right? So, you know, on that next note, that kind of bring me to my next topic, man. We got this dude, I don't know if y'all heard of Derrick Jaxyn. He this relationship coach. He got caught cheating on his wife or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And the reason I say is like people obsessed harming other people bring me into this is because you have some people so obsessed with these internet people that they figure they could do no wrong. And you know what I'm saying? Even the people around them, if they got some clout or something like that, they might act a certain way. So basically, this dude, Derrick Jaxyn, he got caught cheating before. You know what I'm saying? That's him and his wife right there. He got caught cheating on the wife. And he get to pleading and begging and talking about all the haters and all this and that. And you see, she got the stupid look on her face. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna get my zoom it together because I hate when they don't be having when I can't zoom in. So I gotta slap this zoom it real fast, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Let me slap my zoom at 64 because I'll be having to. Let me see. It's just gonna run. All right, there we go. That should be it right there. Now let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, boss mode. I'm a tech wizard on y'all ass. But nah, look at the look she got on her face. She got that I'm just gonna stick with him look on her face. Like, she looking like this nigga doing all the pleading. You know what I'm saying? He pleading for mercy and forgiveness. And she just sitting there thinking like, man, I'm just gonna go along with this shit because underneath this bonnet ain't nothing but confusion, goddamn it. But so anyway, as people was getting on her about dude being a liar and cheating and all that and basically being fake, she got to wanting to curse people. And this is what she got to say. Let me show y'all this. Cause this is after people was telling her basically this nigga is a phony. You know what I'm saying? This is what she had to say to the people. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all hear this. This Christian.
Every person speaking against the names Danae Jackson and Derrick Jaxyn in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies, may the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seed become vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and your words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down your throat and choke you slowly until your days become few on the earth. The word of God says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. You've been warned.
All that shit directed towards the people commenting on her relationship that she put out there and he put out there for controversy. Now she did all this touch not my anointed people and, you know, God is gonna get you and all that just for this to happen.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Be With the Tea. Now, before we get into this tea, I want you guys to take a listen. Since the healthcare crisis, many nursing homes and hospitals have been struggling with nursing and healthcare staffing. 6'5". Jaxyn just announced his divorce from his wife, Derrick Jaxyn. And if you remember, it was a big old scandal because he's supposed to be this relationship guru and wife for the longest. So today he put a post up on Instagram basically saying they're over and done. That
I ain't gonna lie, I looked at this picture right here and I was like, damn, Derrick Jaxyn, you really cheated on her, bro. She got a little body on her. Like when she ain't looking like, when you ain't got her sitting at home with that bonnet on, man, she strapped. Shit, like I'm like, man, I don't know. And he cheated on her with a weak ass, like Instagram looking asshole. Let's go.
they have been separated for a few months now. And the reason I think he finally decided to speak out is because he had been spotted around town with a new girl and people thought he was cheating on his wife.
Hell the fuck no.
Now, I don't know how long he's been with this new girl, but recently people noticed that she was being shady towards Danae and she kind of threw some shots at her. So this is a screenshot of a video she put up on her TikTok, and the caption says, "As a Sagittarius, I got 5 moods. I don't care, I don't care, I don't give a F, SMH, and watch this." And then she put hashtag, "How you mad he choosing me?" And then she was playing Sleazy Flow's song in the background. And if you are on TikTok, you know the song, "How you mad she choosing me? I like what she do to me." You already know how the song goes. Now, when it started getting attention, if you look to the right, you can see she changed the caption completely. And this is how people responded. "Nah, now this is getting good, LOL. When men say they don't like hoes, they are lying."
All right, let me address that. The type of dudes who be talking about like women being hoes and like, oh yeah, she's a hoe and all this. Like, I always say this. It's a man who deal with different types of women or had dealt with different types of women know that, man, it's some women, it's some hoes. You not finna sit up here and vouch that every dude is an upstanding man. Like, you know, it's some bum ass niggas out here. You got some friends that's some bums. So you can't say like, man, every man. So, you know, when they say, I always say this, ain't no nigga worried about the price of pussy but a trick. You know what I'm saying? Cause he buying. So these dudes that be like, oh man, she a hoe. She do this and she be doing that and she, damn nigga, that should turn you off from her. You should be looking in the other direction. Man, she a hoe. She wear booty shorts and boots up to her knees. She got her hair like, bro, sound like you like the hoe, bro. You know, no, bro, she's a hoe. Like, yeah, all right.
Never believe them. SMH, I dislike females like this. She'll lose them the same way she got them. Ooh wee, what? He gonna cheat on you too. None of them should be proud to have him. But
all right, so on that same note right there, and I'm a transition about this bitch. On that same note right there, you know, it's always gonna be a slippery slope when you get in a situation with somebody and like infidelity come up and it's discovered, but you take that person back or that person take you back or whatever. The trust ain't gonna never be the same, and not only is the trust not gonna be the same, but if you are a couple that's public like this, then nobody gonna respect your fucking relationship on the outside. Hell yeah, this little phony looking asshole throwing shots and shit. She look like she don't even, to me, she not even badder than the wife. You know what I'm saying? She look like, it be these girls like this. I'm gonna tell y'all some secrets. It be the girls like this. They just be having that neck. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. With the young girls and shit who under like, you know what I'm saying, who like under 30s, this what it be. This It ain't the face, none of that. It's this right here. It's that neck. You know what I'm saying? Throat is what it's called. You know what I'm saying? That's what he liked the hoe for. You know what I'm saying? Cause they have grown up listening to like Throw Baby. You know how back in the days it'd be like girls like, I'm not gonna do that. No, now these girls will try to snatch your soul before they tell you their last name or they tell you their real name. What's your name? Autumn Afternoon. Gah, 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 gah. And then be the fuck out the way. And you be like, oh shit, that was cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I wasn't showing y'all the picture, right? That's what they think about the girls. About the young girls. That's what it's about. It ain't the face. It ain't that he's finna do more for her than the wife. It's about this. Throat. That's what he is after the young girl for. That's what they be wanting. You know what I'm saying? So when you see an older man and he got this look on his face, he don't look happy. He don't look like, man, I'm just happy. This is just the life I've been waiting on. Nope. He look like he ain't got no energy left. She look happy. You know why? Throat. That's why you with her. That's the reason you with her. No, I'm just talking shit, man. Y'all know I gotta talk some shit. But I gotta go take my daughter to her dentist appointment, man. So I appreciate y'all for watching today. What up, Kanisha? You late coming in, man? You should have been in here. You gonna have to go back and like. And make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all not subscribed to the channel. STC, support the content. You know what I'm saying? That way I could keep hitting y'all with more. The channel get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she say she been here. Oh, you a shadow. You was just watching in the shadows, huh? Uh-huh. See? Nah, but at least I ain't get a Candy Cane Lane phone call from your ass, though, so you get a break this week. But nah, so that's all I got for y'all today, man. I got to take my baby to her dentist appointment. And yeah, so I gotta go up there, get her out of school and all that stuff, man. Shout out to everybody watching. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Channel is going up. You know what I'm saying? Views is going up. I'm just, man, getting more into the swing and the groove of content creation and shit, and it's all because of y'all, man, making it possible for me supporting the channel. So appreciate all y'all. Don't forget, subscribe if you ain't subbed. Hit that like button if you ain't hit it. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later, man, because we energies, not we energies, but Spectrum sweating me too. I thought I had my Spectrum bill paid out of my business account, but we gonna see about that. That's all I got for y'all, man, today. I'm out of here. Later.